So, we have the opportunity and the honor to have the General Manager of Adidas Running and Credibility Sports, Mr. Alberto Uncini Manganelli here.
Jetzt kannst du reinhauen.
Good morning, guys. We are here at the Road to Records event today. Half marathon of the women has just started. We will have a lot of other exciting races today, 5K, 10K and half marathon for women and men, and I hope we will see today maybe one or maybe two or more world records today. The conditions are really good. It's really chilly. We are like, it's 7 a.m. I would say 8 or 9 degrees. I don't feel too much wind right now. So yeah, we will try to show some footage of the races, hopefully with fast times on the clock on the finish area, and let's go.
Maybe mom and dad were right when they told me this wouldn't be nothing. Maybe I should take their advice, go get a life, or maybe get a job or something. Pack it up and head back home, tell everybody I was bluffing. Or maybe I'll just get out my head and focus on what I know's coming.
Das Rennen angehen, wenn du jetzt heute das Wetter siehst, wenn du die Bodenwirtschaft einsiehst, was wäre deine Taktik? Also ich glaube jetzt hier stehen, dass die Bedingungen für schnelle Zeiten ehrlich gesagt ziemlich gut sind. Es ist relativ viel, was für einen Halbmarathon auf jeden Fall ein Vorteil ist. Ich habe jetzt hier nicht das Gefühl, dass wahnsinnig viel Wind ist. Ich weiß nicht, wie es auf der anderen Seite von dem Kurs ist. Aber das wäre auf jeden Fall gute Bedingungen, tatsächlich auch einen Ausreichsversuch zu riskieren.
My head and focus on what I know's coming. Yeah. Cause I can't fall asleep at night without seeing my dreams. Delusionary reality, I'm somewhere in between. These voices in my head get loud and they keep telling me I'm a fool for trusting in these wings. Baby, baby, that's what flying feels like. 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 Yeah.
You're a half marathoner?
አሁን አንቺ የግማሽ ማራቶን ሯጭ ሆንሽ እኮ already.
No.
Now I am just moved to the half marathon and of course slowly.
Well, congratulations. Thanks for kicking off our day in style. Our half marathon winner right here.
Baby, all my exes is drinking themselves crazy tonight. Baby, I should call and say, told you I'd be right. Wondering how long it was before you realized the biggest mistake of your life, and now you're paying the price. Oh, is it confidence or confusion? Either way, I feel like I ain't never losing. Your opinion of mine, you know just what I'm choosing. I gotta do this, cause I can't fall asleep at night without seeing my dreams. Delusionary reality, I'm somewhere in between. These voices in my head get loud and they keep telling me that I'm a fool for trusting in these wings. Well, maybe, baby, this what flying feels like. Maybe, baby, this what flying feels like. Maybe, baby, this what flying feels like. Maybe, baby, this what flying feels like.
Yeah, I attend the energy also. It's like I feel strong. Yeah.
Well, you look strong, everybody. Your half marathon champion. Congratulations, thank you so much.
Baby, all my exes is drinking themselves crazy tonight. Baby, I should call and say, told you I'd be right. Wondering how long it was before you realized the biggest mistake of your life, and now you're paying the price. Oh, is it confidence or confusion? Either way, I feel like I ain't never losing. Your opinion of mine, you know just what I'm choosing. I gotta do this, cause I can't fall asleep at night without seeing my between. These voices in my head get loud and they keep telling me I'm a fool for trusting in these wings. But maybe, baby, this what flying feels like. 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 Maybe, baby, this what flying feels like.
It started a little bit hard. I'm tired. After 2 kilometers, so I'm relaxing. I'm running for winner. I'm forget about time. I'm so happy.
Well, thank you so much. You'll be third fastest ever.
Perfect. So we have the opportunity and the honor to have the general manager of Adidas Running and Credibility Sports, Mr. Alberto Uncini Manganelli here. As you can see, he just ran by himself. We are at the Road to Records event, but he ran himself the 5K. How happy are you with the event today? I mean, we saw a lot of really interesting and good times. I think the conditions were pretty good. And yeah, you invented this kind of event last year for the first time. So tell us a little bit about the thoughts which went into the project.
So I think today was great because at the end we could put together and be together with our athletes, our partners, and our retail partners, as well as our media partners, and our teams and our people. The place where we work is a big thing for us. It's the place where we founded this company and where the founder has created the mindset of helping the athletes to be the best. And so this event represents a little bit that, putting together our community, bring together women's sports, women's sport, and of course help the athletes to do the best that they can be. And I think as last year where we had the chance of breaking the world record and many personal best, this year we have some European record, area record, the world lead, as well as some national record. That is great. But at the end what stays is this attitude of being together as a team, going beyond the accepted performance and pushing the limit of performance.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting approach to try to bring some of the world best athletes here to the Adidas World headquarter, but also, as you mentioned, bring together the employees doing sports together, basically in the same event, while others chase world records. And also, if you have an eye for footwear, the expert could see some new models which were used today, basically. So as I saw, there were a lot of testings also today on the shoes. There were some kind of sensors I saw, and we saw the Adios Pro 3 for the first time in the public, basically. So is this the official launch and some kind of test event for Adidas Running as well?
So let's say that we are continuously developing and evolving and testing and challenging and changing and improving. So this is part of our DNA. Yes, today there were some athletes with Adios Pro 3. I wouldn't say it's the official launch. It's the first time that we are really bringing it to athletes. Well, we brought it to athletes already many testing over the past month. Now we're bringing it to an official competition, and now we start to have the athletes training on them. And so when they feel comfortable, they will go into the competition with a broader reach of athletes, over time. And we continue to evolve in that sense.
The official launch of the product for like the access for everyone will be around 1st of June. Is that correct?
I would say it will be, yes, before during the start of the summer.
Okay. So save the date, basically. I hope I will get one maybe a little bit earlier.
I'm sure you will get one earlier than that.
I'm a big fan of, for sure. I mean, as a marathon runner, I'm a big fan of all the like performance products, AdiZero products, and there was a lot of like really big evolution, especially I would say in the last 2 years, basically, because. I remember vividly when I got the first, it was the white edition of the first Adios Pro with the orange stripes. It was like next level feeling to try them out for the first time. It was like so much different to the old school Adios, basically Adios 5, I think. And after that, you didn't stop with that. I mean, the Adios Pro 2 was next. Then you introduced also in the summer already Boston 10, now the Takumi Sen 8. So, how much of that shift was planned years ahead, or was it more like a quick reaction to like footwear, state of the art in that?
Let's say that in reality is many years that we are developing new technologies like this. The factual situation is that there has been a point that World Athletic has changed and updated the regulation.
Yes.
For some reasons. And when this has happened, then we could enter in the market with those products. Because before that, in reality, we shouldn't and we couldn't. When those regulation has been updated, then we could, and so this is the simple story. So when the regulation has been updated, allowing for those products in certain limit of regulation to be well worn from the athlete, then we started to deliver to the athlete, and you saw results. I mean, we broke 9 world records in 18 months, and we did 54% of the victories in the top 50 races in 2021. 54% means more than all other combined, and with 1/10 of the athletes. So it means that really this has helped performance. This is what we are here about, because the human factor will always be determining victories, so the athletes is the one that wins. Product can help in performing at best.
Absolutely. So you and your team, you have like really, you set goals for yourself, how much world records you want to have, like each year, how much like titles, how much major marathon wins, or
this is an objective of the team. We have as an objective to help athletes to go beyond the current performance. So yes, we set it for ourselves. We set for ourselves objective of victories for the athletes, because we want the athletes to win. We are all about winning. Our founders created product to be the best for the athletes, so it's part of our DNA. But it's also the edge. Is the edge of something bigger.
Yes.
This edge of victory should bring together the attitude, the motivation, the instinct, the drive to always get better, never stop, continuously to improve product, testing new technologies, so that the best athletes in the world, and you are part of them, can really stretch themselves beyond their barriers or their boundaries.
Yes. One more interesting question, because we couldn't film it yesterday, but we were very privileged to get some insights into the Innovation Lab, which is a very secret area inside of the Adidas company, Innovation Lab, where all the products get tested. We got some speech from the guys who work there about how much they test with, especially with the Kenyan athletes, and how difficult it is to change every prototype with just a single thing, to test it again. Maybe if you can tell us how much time goes into the development of, let's say, one new model. Like how many years are you basically ahead what you cannot show us yet? Because the Adios Pro 3 releases now, but maybe you work for that or on that product for 2 years already.
So timings are timings of years normally. I would say 1, 2 years, even more sometimes, depending on the new technology, depending on how much the composition, the structure, and the construction needs to be changed. Then there are cases that some evolution may take shorter timings. But we don't work in a sequential way. It's not that today we work on the Pro 3, and when the Pro 3 go to market, we work on the Pro 4. We start to work on the Pro 4 one year ago.
Yep.
So, and the Pro 4 actually is pretty well advanced.
Yeah.
So, because this idea is continuously testing, continuous improvement, and so it's not sequential. Then there is a moment that we say, yes, that's the right product. Yes, it helps performance to get better. So we allow the athletes, of course, to use it to try to test and to perform in competition. And then, of course, giving the access to the bigger public.
Interesting fun fact, maybe not everyone knows who's watching the video. Not just that you invite athletes to the HQ to do testing here, but also you test prototypes outside of the lab, basically actually in Kenya, because I was in Kenya for my own training camp in February, and Spencer and his team was there in the same camp where I stayed. So I was pretty close to them. We cannot talk about too much about the prototypes because some of them I had in my own hands, and that's pretty advanced I would say. But you test them also on some kind of regular basis in the field, basically, in Kenya, on the road with various high-level world-class athletes, basically.
Yeah, working closely for the asset for us, with the athletes for us is a norm.
Yeah.
And we want to stay close as much as we can because they are the center of our world. So.
Yeah. Interesting. Alberto, thank you so much for your time. Right after the race, that commitment, I would say. Thank you so much, and I appreciate it.
I think the other important thing is that we had our teams here running, our employees. Is a way of bringing together our community, and is a way of representing something for sport. And the athletes will always be the inspiring news, and then we have the people that are, the one that we want really to continue to work with. And so these two things work together well. And actually, it's an honor for me to be able to have a talk with you.
Yes.
And so thank you for having the conversation.
Thank you so much, Alberto.
Thank you.